Welcome. Here is a rundown of war in Ukraine. Who is Yevgeny Nikiforov and why is his appointment significant? The British Defence Ministry today reported that Lieutenant General Yevgeny Nikiforov is likely in the process of taking over command of Russia's western group of forces in Ukraine. This is a position in the east of the country, where fighting is fierce as Moscow attempts to seize the Donetsk region in full. Mr. Nikiforov will be the fourth commander of the WGF in Ukraine since the invasion was launched in February, taking over from Colonel General Sergei Kuzovlev. But this is not the only reason his appointment is significant. As the MOD notes, Mr. Nikiforov was heavily involved in planning the disastrous attempt by Russia's eastern group of forces to advance on Ukraine from the northwest. Russia had assumed it would take the Ukrainian capital in a matter of days, but thoroughly underestimated the might of the Ukrainian resistance. The MOD said, WGF is almost certainly currently tasked with holding Russia's right flank, the area of Luhansk Oblast around Kreminna and Svatov. As either side could plausibly attempt an offensive in this sector, Mr. Nikiforov assumes an important operational role in the conflict. It is an interesting appointment considering the earlier failure, though the continued turnover in the region suggests internal unrest. And Putin expects Xi to visit Moscow in 2023. Putin says he expects Xi to visit Russia in the spring of 2023 in what would be a public show of solidarity from Beijing. Putin said, "We are expecting you, dear Mr. Chairman, dear friend, we are expecting you next spring on a state visit to Moscow." He said the visit would demonstrate to the world the closeness of Russian-Chinese relations. Putin said Russia-China relations were growing in importance as a stabilizing factor and that he aimed to deepen military cooperation between the two countries. She added that China was ready to increase strategic cooperation with Russia against what he called a difficult situation in the world at large.